inside, there's... nothing but garbage. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but... How much of this do you think still works?
Hey.
The switchboard. A lot of memories.
Bob Crosby
here.
this time, not Bing.
If we make it out of here alive,
You got
I guarantee
confused.
your railroad
I
material.
sometimes do about a lot of things.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. Ask for Vadim Bobrov.
Right Behind You Baby is next. It's a really upbeat song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Ray Smith was a little creepy.
Going down.
Anybody?
What's the angle here?
Going up.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
We made a good team.
The best. See you soon.
Excuse me.
I'll meet you back at the church. I'll meet you back at the church.
Free for the taking.
Billy Ward and the Dominoes. Not just Billy.
There were people here.
Hey,
Just let me know.
So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. I forget. Here's music.
Here's the it's the ink spots.
Going up.
Now we're good to see. Better in our hands anyway. Real shame to see a place like this neglected.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
We got the job done. Does the rest matter?
I suppose not. I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly
Up top, you gotta be careful.
Be careful.
Never know
Coming
when you're
in or
being
out.
watched.
You never can tell when you're being watched.
What's up?
is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic, so there's plenty for you to do.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
We're all the synths got.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you,
Listen up.
Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
That is all.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. Paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
Sounds like an important mission.
It is. After Switchboard, we're so short-handed I have little choice but to throw you into the deep end. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
Got it.
Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
Got a lot of cooking up.
Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method.
Welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep it good.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me, Travis. Anyway. Do you know someone who gambles? Then maybe this will make you laugh. Or, I guess it might make you really unhappy.
Yes, another day of hard work. Never
Hey
changes.
there.
I hope you're here to help.
Just tell me what you need help with.
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back, with reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Okay.
Should've just run. The sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
I can't believe it! We won! We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
Seems to be growing well.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
this article in the newspaper. Oh boy. Well, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is, you know, I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody, kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. Next is One More Tomorrow by Frankie Carl. It's nice, a little sappy, I guess. But, I mean, that's okay.
What's going on?
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing
We
left
wiped
to
out
complain
that super
about.
mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
good to hear. One step at a time. We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace. Now, as always, there's another fire to put out. I'll mark the location on your map.
Excellent.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No? No. Stupid.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all.
This next one, it's Roy Brown. The song is Butcher Pete.
You like your limbs. I keep my distance.
All in one piece.
What is it? Noise. I'm hearing stuff. What noise? I can hear you. What was that? What? Scared already?
Hey.
Gonna splatter your brains!
All roots and rumors lead to Bunker Hill.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
I have a Geiger counter built into my Pip-Boy.
What a fortunate soul you are. Never will you have to worry about walking into a hotspot unawares. If you're ever in the market to sell that handy device, please let me know.
Hi.
Ah, are you here about the Geiger counter?
No, I don't have one.
Then today may be your lucky day. We're expecting a full shipment shortly. Remember, what you don't know could kill you.
Hey there.
Ah, are you here about the Geiger counter?
I think the boss is trying to keep our costs light for the next run.
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the feminine persuasion. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
Let's say I am.
Of course. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
A trader always has to move his merchandise efficiently.
Wouldn't want to miss any stops along the route now, would we?
Exactly. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
Facilitate delivery. I can do that.
It's scheduled to be a nighttime delivery, so if you could clear out the undesirables before dawn, we can do this tonight. See you soon.
Don't expect anyone will bother us in here.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this shit. I don't know. People gotta do something.
Not
with
now,
that.
Chief.
You. Talk some.
Just heard crawl out through the fallout. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah?
Hell no!
Well, maybe it's not just
I'm just getting started.
kind of crazy, if you ask me. And it's super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer just sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music. This one is from Skeeter Davis. It's the, ironically, end of the world.
Excuse me.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Why not talk to me?
I don't really know, but Mr. Stockton told me it's best for everyone. I don't think he was lying to me. I wanted to thank you. This world is overwhelming. But people like you make me feel better about coming here.
We do all of this to give you a better life.
You really have no idea how much I appreciate all of this.
Hey, H2.
Mr. Stockton said I shouldn't say anything. But thank you. Thank all of you.
Hey, H2.
Oh, gosh, yeah. This whole place is like a bad dream.
Don't shoot.
Fixer, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
It's nice to meet you.
Honor's all mine. Let's take a look at our friend. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
More raiders. Not a problem.
You headquarter heavies mean business. We need to get to Ticonderoga Safe House, my home. A lot of sense fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
All right. Ticonderoga, here we come.
I'll lead the way.
Hey, H2.
Oh, gosh, yeah. This whole place is like a bad dream.
Huh? Here
got left in you?
Why, you stupid humans! Always fight!
Protect these troops!
Hey, High Rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
High Rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
High Rise.
And we're here. All in the night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
So that with Billy, Billy spelled with an I-N-E because she's a lady. So there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad, a group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music.
Betty Hutton sounds like she sure is mad about some guy. Here's her song.
When running synths out of the well, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Hey, Doc.
Heavy's bloody traipsing around at all hours. I take it the H-222 situation has been resolved? Of course, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, I've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want you to check on Augusta.
I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop. Have a care. Odds are very good you're walking into something nasty.
Hey.
Point the... way.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Pretty good for your age, huh?
Hey, you there. I
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
I know you're new to our fair city, but the press is not allowed in this office. Tell Piper to wait outside.
Mayor McDonough?
I will not speak to members of the press. Piper can wait outside.
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever.
Mayor's office is closed.
There are safer ways to get your thrills.
Nat King Cole there. He's just the best, isn't he?
Head on inside.
Well, here's I guess you'd say, unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers, is it knights?
Feral ghouls like to hide in the dark.
Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they're... But the Vault Dweller showed up and gave him a hand. Or a gun. Or something. The Vault Dweller helped them, is what I'm trying to say. Guess they'll probably be on their way soon then. Right?
Oh, we're gonna die! Oh!
Here we go, some Bob Crosby. I really like.
Nice. Hi there.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Hey, Nat.
Ain't got nothing better to do?
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the Mega City sometime.
I still need to ask you something.
You? I don't know you.
Hey, you're the new guy, right?
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
Nice piece you got there. Just keep it holstered.
Hey, you're that vault dweller. From the paper.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
Such a positive.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Well, here's
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
But the Vault Dweller showed up.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing,
Or a gun.
the devil is in the details.
The
Tell
Vault
me
Dweller
everything you
helped them,
can,
is what I'm trying to say.
no matter how painful it
Guess
might
they'll
be.
probably be on their way soon then. Right?
Oh, we're gonna die! Ah!
We were in a vault when it happened.
Uranium fever.
Vault 111.
And, well,
It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed left behind or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
One of them came right up to me.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
There's no way that could be Sean.
Yeah. Big difference between an infant and a 10-year-old, but that doesn't mean we're on the wrong track. He could have a son of his own. Or maybe he's turned kidnapping into a bad habit. In any event, they both vanished a while back. No trace. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. It's one heck of a lock. Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Yes.
Let's
Can't
take a
keep
look
you out.
around. Kellogg must have left something behind. They seem
Ward,
small to you?
And the
I think
Dominoes.
a guy like
Not just Billy.
Kellogg would think big.
Over there too.
Well, here's a...
Nothing here.
I guess it's
Did you check out that desk?
unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers... Is it knights? Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now?
I'm telling you,
soldiers
something's not right.
from...
Look for anything out
Brotherhood
of
Steel
sorts. Switch.
were spotted in the Commonwealth. Sounds like they were, well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while. But...
Well, that's one way to hide